welcome to another episode of La Familia. The guys are in. No George. I guess we will be missing your photography.
So did it even tell us like,
yeah.
this is your job.
Even a heads up. Hey, I won't be there. Hire another photographer today.
Send in a replacement or something like.
Yeah, at least send your sister or something, bro.
Yeah, send someone to fucking cover for you. Cover your shift. Yeah. Captain America's out. You guys have watched? Wait.
No, I didn't.
No. Wes, you watched.
Yeah, I watched.
I am out of the loop on most of the Marvel stuff.
Did you use your Prime benefit to get a free movie ticket?
So I'm actually an AMC Stubs member.
Oh, not
shit, prestigious.
Nice. I think that's what, $20 a month?
It's 27.
You get to watch what, like 10 a week?
4 a week.
That's good.
But I mean, who the fuck? I'm not going 4 a week. Honestly, it pays for it. Like if you go watch IMAX, which I did for that movie, the ticket, one IMAX ticket is like $26.
Yeah.
So if you go 2 times to the movies a month, you're paying.
Pretty much.
It's
yeah.
free. Like.
Yeah, those IMAX tickets can get pricey.
Yeah, that's why. Because one time I was like, "Damn, I'm spending a shitload. Like, how much is this shit? Like,
for the month?
Is it worth it or not?
Yeah,
like,
I think it's worth it if you.
I don't know why I didn't get it back then. Like,
I think back then it was $10.
Nah, no way.
I swear.
I think it was minimum like 20.
Might have been during COVID.
Oh yeah, shit was like they were trying to get motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Well, that was the first thing going down, huh? Movie theaters.
Yeah, I remember everyone thought them shits are gonna be extinct.
Yeah, for the longest they were saying, "Yo, AMC's, you'll never see them again."
I did go to that Cineopolis.
Yeah.
They have it there's one by the SoFi Stadium.
Okay.
I guess they're like big in Mexico or whatever.
Yeah.
And all this shit's like reclined, right? It's like this luxury.
Mm-hmm.
And I go and whatever, right? Regular shit. Like how every theater is now, right? Like they got. Well, I guess they have like a bar and nice bar. Whatever, bro. It's literally the same shit. And then we go into the theater. Well, there's no concession stand in that theater.
Okay.
Because everything is ordered. You go when you get to your seat, you have to order everything, like the pot, whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. And we didn't even order anything. Well, we had like drinks at the bar before, and that was it. And then once I got inside, because I was like, how do I get popcorn? I don't see nothing. And then once I got inside, I saw on the menu, order popcorn. I was like, I don't want to do that shit. Like, I'm here now, watch the movie, whatever. But then I was looking around and I was like, why is this so big in Mexico, whatever? And then they were like, oh, it's because like there's not theaters like this in Mexico. This is all these,
right?
And I was like, but, well, over here, I mean, I don't know who told them, but they're a little late. Like every theater is mostly like, why did they open it over here? But whatever.
You're like, this is just some same old shit to me.
Yeah, it's kind of a little too late for that, but
yeah.
But yeah, when I saw Captain America, and it wasn't the worst MCU movie. Worst being like Love and Thunder, Thor.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the worst MCU movie ever. I don't think you guys saw the Marvels, but that's probably the second worst MCU movie in my opinion.
What about Captain Marvel? I've heard that one's pretty bad.
The first one's not that bad.
No,
but the Marvels is a sequel to that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the one with the 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, whatever. But it's not that bad, but it's also not good. It's kind of just like it was a
throwaway.
Yeah, low key,
low single. But I
feel like it did nothing to move the MCU forward. Like,
wait, is this supposed to start the next phase though, or is this? Are they still in kind of the middle?
Well, Doomsday comes out next year, so Avengers Doomsday comes out next.
Got it.
Like May or June.
Okay.
So there's only 2 movies left. It's Thunderbolts. It comes out. That one actually is good, surprisingly. And then Fantastic Four.
Oh, that one's still to come out this year?
It comes out in July, the same month as Superman. So they think they're gonna battle.
Oh, okay.
Superman's gonna blow them out. No, I don't. I'm not saying Superman's gonna be better, but it's just the Superman. 2. You know, Superman's arguably the most popular fucking.
Yeah, for sure.
But
outside of like Spider-Man.
Anyways, yeah, it did nothing to fucking get us closer to Doomsday.
Yeah.
The post-credit scene, spoiler if you haven't seen it, stupidest post-credit scene. Like, at least the Marvels had a good post-credit scene. Like,
yeah, that was to say the movie.
Yeah, that's what say the good one of the girls, the one from WandaVision.
Yeah.
I forget Monica. Well, it's Captain Marvel's best friend's daughter.
Yes, she's black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we didn't have to, but yeah. Whatever. She gets into another universe somehow.
Yeah.
She was stopping something, and then she gets zoomed to another universe, and
Right.
she wakes up and she's in the X Mansion, and Beast is like taking her diagnostic.
Oh.
Beast from like the original
Yeah.
X-Men shit. So I was like, at least that was cool. Like, hey, that got okay. We got X-Men are coming in, bro. This one. So pretty much the main villain in this movie is the leader. Have you seen Incredible Hulk? The one with Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the guy that does he's trying to do he makes Abomination?
Yeah.
Okay, so that guy, you know how in that movie some shit falls in his head and it starts.
Oh, and it's like a cranium.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
in
Like
the comics,
veins and shit?
he's this big green. He has a big head and he mind controls people and shit.
Okay.
So he's pretty much the main villain in this movie. Like he's pulling all the strings, but he's just getting everyone else to do it.
Okay.
And then he sets up Harrison Ford, who is
Red
Ross.
Hulk.
Yeah, he. So in that movie, Thunderbolt Ross was, you know, he pretty much was responsible for Abomination because that was his man, and whatever. So then he takes the leader into custody, and all these years he's had him in prison, and he's been doing like all his dirty work for him.
Okay.
And then he was diagnosed with something terminal. He was gonna die. So the leader made him these pills, but inside the pills he put gamma that has been secretly making him into the Red Hulk.
Okay.
So whatever. Point is they get foiled. His plans are foiled or whatever, and then the ending is he's in prison, the leader's in prison, and fucking Captain America goes visit him, and he tells him, this is what he tells him. Whatever. Captain America's like, you lost, how's it feel, whatever, talking shit, and then the leader's like, did I lose? Like, worlds are coming and you won't be ready for the battle, whatever. And then that's how it ends.
That's the post credits.
Yeah, that's post credits of Captain America. And I was like, where are these fools been for the last 5 years? We know about the multiverse. Like, it's not this fucking. We know it's coming. It's inevitable. Like, he could at least said like, Doomsday is near or some shit. You know,
Right.
drop the name, get me hyped. And I was like, this is.
I get you. They're still kind of catching up to what we already know.
Yeah,
For like the last 2-3 years.
But because he has seen into the future, like he's so smart that he's
Okay.
whatever. And then but I was like, if he's seen to the future, he knows who the fuck is coming. Like,
Right. So he can say.
yeah, say some shit like you'll meet your doom or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. But it was just. But the movie was whatever. It's not a bad watch. There's cool scenes. I thought some of the jokes were a little corny.
Yeah. But which is, I feel like is a trend for a while now with
they used to be funny. Like you could count on like maybe Robert Downey Jr. was the only funny one, but
they had a good run. I think one.
No, like Infinity War was hilarious. The scenes in the Endgame, like nothing was ever like like
cringy, corny.
Yeah, but now it's becoming like a little.
Yeah,
I feel like they're like, okay, we have to make it action packed, but also have a good 2 or 3 good little
because they've become aware of their own formula and like their own style.
And back then it felt like it was natural. Like they just fucking.
It's just this is what we like.
Yeah,
and people ended up liking it, and now it's like people like it, so now we got to keep doing it.
Yeah, it's like the first Deadpool movie compared to the second one.
The first one was really funny. And
I get that vibe too. Like the first one was really entertaining.
Yeah,
and the second one it was just like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was just tired of Ryan.
I know what you mean. Like, we get it. This is your humor.
Yeah,
you don't have to do it every 5 seconds to me.
But they got to come up with something different though. Like, it can't always be like verbal jokes. It's got to be like you got to get the punchline somewhere else. Like,
something a little more intelligent.
Yeah, like something. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, but
they need to switch the style.
Yeah,
I mean, if Fantastic Four is bad, dude,
I feel like it's not. Who's the villain in them?
It's gonna be all right. So it's Galactus, but Galactus is like this tall, huge bro. He eats worlds.
He's silver, isn't he?
Huh?
Isn't he silver? Like
no, that's the Silver Surfer.
No, he's the one with the like.
Galactus has like a purple helmet.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
Okay, yeah.
But Silver Surfer isn't being it. But a lot of people are mad at that too because they're casting a female and they're gonna have a female version of Silver Surfer.
Okay,
that's not bad though.
It's not,
but people don't.
It's the bad thing to do right now, though.
Yeah, it's not. The female moment has came, right? It came and it was nice. Hey, Endgame, it was dope when they all got together and took on Thanos. That was cool.
Iron Woman.
But now I think people feel like they're like forcing it down, and the girl from Ozark's playing her, Ruth, the girl who plays Ruth in Ozark.
Yeah, she's playing the new Silver Surfer.
Yeah, she's a good actress, but I just wanted the whatever. But So that movie's gonna end with them talking Galactus down. Okay. Like, don't eat our world, because they can't fucking beat Galactus. Like,
right.
They never do. Like, it's not.
Right.
But that's what people... I saw a thing. So in this movie, they talked the Red Hulk down to change back. And then in Thunderbolt, the villain's going to be this guy named Sentry, who's pretty much like the MCU Superman.
Okay.
So Thunderbolt's... They even say in the trailer, none of us fly, none of us have powers. How the fuck are we going to beat this guy? Like,
yeah.
In the trailer, this fool, he turns into his altered personality. Okay. And he's literally fucking disintegrating civilians. Like
the Thanos snap, but on command?
No, it's like, the Void and Loki?
Yeah.
Like he releases like a mist like that, and these people just fucking disintegrate. Like, imagine Hector's walking and then you just see his shadow on the ground.
Okay.
So then how the fuck? So they're gonna like talk him down or some shit, right? And then Fantastic Four are gonna talk down this
Galactus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Fantastic Four is set in a it's
different universe.
So now how are they gonna get into ours
got it.
Doom for sure has to come out either at the end of that movie or the post credits, because if he doesn't,
there's no setup for actual
Doomsday. Yeah, we're just gonna see this fool for the
right. But the Doomsday one that comes out next year, that one's supposed to be everyone.
It's Avengers. Avengers.
Okay, got it.
And that was one of the things in Captain America that Harrison Ford, Thunderbolt Ross, he goes to Captain America, hey, I need you to form the Avengers again.
Okay, but he doesn't.
He doesn't in the movie now.
Okay,
there's
just a mention of this. Okay,
it's a thing like the new Falcon. Joaquin Torres, he's like, oh, am I part of the Avengers at the end, whatever. And then
okay, well, how was the new Captain America? Did he do?
I thought he did good, bro. I think people are like haters. Like, I think he did good, but I think in the movie also they don't help him because they keep bringing up Steve Rogers. Like, he's not Steve Rogers, and he even says that I'm not Steve Rogers. I don't have the super soldier serum. But newsflash. Even with the super soldier serum, you would have got destroyed by the Red Hulk. If you tried the fucking like that wasn't gonna help him at all. But I get that, whatever. And then Bucky makes a cameo and he gives like a little speech for like a minute to pump him up.
Like, is he old or no?
Who?
Bucky.
Nah, he's still like. Is he old? Nah, he's gonna be in Thunderbolts. He's like the main, or looks like he's gonna have like the lead role.
Okay.
In Thunderbolts, but like he'll be like the captain of that team. But he gives them a thing like, yo, Steve gave people something to believe in. You give people something to aspire to, because like anyone, since you don't have powers.
Okay, that's the new Captain America's meaning a role. I like that.
Oh, and then they brought in adamantium, which is the metal that Wolverine uses.
Yes, yep.
So they brought that in.
They brought that in as what? As something that can be...
So if you watch Eternals, if you saw the Eternal that turns into a statue, he was gonna like destroy the whole world.
Yeah.
So that's adamantium.
Oh, okay.
And in the movie, like they're kind of trying to sign this treaty, so with Japan and everyone, so they could all get a piece of it.
Yeah.
But they're also on the brink of war because Japan thinks they're doing some.
Okay.
Whatever. That's the plot.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
I know
they're slowly starting to bring in more like X-Men shit
for the crossover.
Well, because after Doomsday, supposedly there's gonna be no more Avengers movies. The Avenger movies will be X-Men movies. Oh, so X-Men are taking.
Got it. So the Avengers will be in the X-Men movies.
No. The X-Men movies will replace the Avenger movies as like these team up.
Oh, okay.
So now we're gonna be focusing on the X-Men, not as on the Avengers as much.
Got you.
Which will hopefully lead to X-Men versus Avengers.
Oh, that's the final.
I don't think they're gonna do it. Maybe in the anime series, because in X-Men versus Avengers, motherfuckers actually die. Like,
okay,
and I don't think they're gonna do that. Like, Professor X dies and shit like that. But.
Yeah. What? That's what they need, don't they?
Yeah, they need something, because I actually did hear that Spider-Man show is really good. I haven't watched it, but I heard the Spider-Man show is really good.
Anime?
Yeah, it's anime, dude.
Yeah. Have you been keeping up with any of the?
Nah.
Fuck no.
Well, last year there wasn't really anything Marvel.
No.
Ever since they said they were cutting down on the movies.
Yeah. There's nothing that's.
I don't remember the last Marvel movie that came out before this one. Oh, well, Venom doesn't count. That's Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember those.
I know it was reported that there was a lot of reshoots and a lot of.
Yeah, and you could tell. Like the last scene was for sure the climax, him fighting Red Hulk. That was for sure like they reshot it. The ending.
Oh wow.
Because like he's talking them down, and they're not in the same frame. And then when Captain America's talking, the background looks like.
Got it.
Green screen. Like it's not even. They're not in the same frame.
Yeah.
And there was multiple parts where you could tell like they're not. They're both not there in the room at the same time.
Yeah.
Two different.
Yeah.
It was shot after at some point.
Yeah.
To,
Like they reshot it. And that's what's like, because then watch, I bet you it always gets leaked, and then people are gonna be like, oh, that actually would have been better. Like,
right, whatever they reshot.
yeah, even though it might not, even they probably would have put that out, and they would have said the same shit. Because a lot of people are shitting on this movie. Like,
yeah, I think it's the worst rated MCU movie ever. Just based on, I think, whatever that score is, the Metacritic score. But does it even matter at this point? Because
they're gonna keep pumping. That movie's still gonna make a lot of money.
That's why, yeah.
Doomsday, Fantastic Four might be terrible. It's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, I think once they stop making the money.
Yeah, once they get to like Sony Marvel movies type, where it's like, okay, we're barely breaking even.
Yeah. Because I think Sony said they're stopping, right?
They're done.
They're done.
They're done.
Yeah.
Venom was the only movie that ever made them money, and all the Venom movies were low key bad.
Yeah, because
it was just cool because it was fucking Venom, and we were like, fucking, this is Venom shit.
Yeah. Did Madam Web ever come out? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it did terrible.
Yeah,
I never even seen it, but I heard it was like the worst fucking shit.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that's better than this Captain America movie.
Oh, wow.
That at least they were both bad, but at least like Madam Web was like an entertaining bad, where like Captain America was like kind of, you never were like,
caught it.
You knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, you were never. Honestly, there was never a scene that I was like, damn, that was fucking.
I get
dope.
you. Like a bad boring, or like a boring bad maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, if Doomsday and Secret Wars does bad, which I don't think they would, but if they do, then yeah, MCU's finished. They're toast.
So you're saying even if it comes out on Disney Plus, I shouldn't watch it?
No, you should watch on Disney Plus. I think I said you should wait till it comes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I think all these movies are probably worth just waiting till it gets to Disney Plus.
Yeah,
maybe aside from Doomsday, since that's going to be the next big Avengers,
or Spider-Man 4.
They should just do that for those movies though. Like,
but then I wouldn't make the money.
Yeah, that's not.
No, but you charge.
Oh, through Disney Plus,
like at home, yeah, like hey, like a premium thing, like $5 or $10 for
like when you rent a movie on Amazon.
Yeah,
you okay.
Or just like an early access, like you keep it, like you can watch it as many times as you want.
That's but then that devalues the movie too.
Yeah,
because even though streaming has become acceptable, it's kind of like,
it's not true film.
That, and also like obviously back then people would be like, oh, you're just like a TV actor, you're not like a film actor. Like
there's still a prestige that's attached to film and going to the movies and people going to buy tickets and shit.
Yeah, I'm honestly going just because I have the pass.
Right.
Like if I didn't have this, I don't think I would have gone.
I think I can definitely see why people would go, more so due to the event of it all, not necessarily because of the movie. So I think that makes sense. But outside of that, there's not really a necessity to go run to it. Yeah, I don't think any of these are that good. At least from what I've seen.
Was it theater packed?
Oh, it's Stoop back.
Yeah, because I drove by AMC that Friday.
Yeah,
and like it was packed.
Yeah, people were hyped for this. The trailers looked good. Mm-hmm. And then the Red Hulk was like, okay, this is
something new.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments like, yeah, most of us are just watching it because of the Red Hulk.
Yeah,
but did he disappoint?
I mean, I don't really know what people wanted. Some people were mad that he didn't show up in the movie. He's only really in it like the last 10 minutes.
Okay,
like that's when he breaks out and starts fucking shit up.
Yeah,
but it's like, what do you?
They expected a bigger role.
Yeah, they wanted him to be like the main villain the whole movie and do all this.
Yeah.
But even in the trailers, they were showing, well, you already knew who the main villain was. The leader guy was going to be the main villain and shit. But
at this point, what kind of movies would get you guys out of your house to go watch if you didn't have the AMC Stubs thing? Like, what kind of movies would it take?
It's got to be like the last movie I was hyped to watch was like Long Legs.
Oh, yeah. The horror movie?
The Speak No Evil. That was a really good trailer.
Yeah.
I want to go see that monkey one. It's coming out.
Monkey one.
I think comes out already.
Yeah.
It's like it's by the same people that did Long Legs.
Okay.
You should watch the trailer. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Monkey one. So you don't know what it's called?
It's called Monkey.
Oh, it's called Monkey. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll look it up.
Yeah. That's really it. Like I don't watch silly movies. That's the theater. Like a comedy.
Right. You're not going for a comedy or a rom-com.
Yeah. That's
action adventure.
Do they even make those anymore?
They do. Yeah. It's not as prominent, but it is still out there. Especially, I think the combo that I've seen is like two big actors with the low budget, with like a simple storyline to just have people go out to watch the movie because of like the two actors. And so it's like a simple, like you said, like a silly movie. It's just a
28 Years Later is coming out this year.
28 Years Later.
So Cillian Murphy. You never seen 28 Days Later? 28 months?
28 days.
It's about zombies.
thought all sounds familiar, but I can't.
Yeah, they're old movies.
Yeah. Okay. 28 years later, with Cillian Murphy. Okay.
There's a lot of good movies coming out. Well,
yeah,
they're supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Jurassic World.
That's coming out this year too?
Well, like the remake with like Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's a remake. But...
See, that's a fun movie, right? But also sort of a legacy movie. It's an established franchise.
It's like the 7th, bro. As sooner or later, like, okay, the dinosaurs, like, how the fuck they keep getting off this island? Like,
yeah. That's the thing. They keep making money. So
then, and it's Universal. They keep making stupid money.
Yeah. Transformers, I think that one's dead for now, right?
Nah, I think the last one they set up the G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover.
Did that never came to fruition? How we talked about
that movie came out like 2 years ago though, so I mean it still could be.
Okay.
So I remember they wanted to do Fast and the Furious Transformers.
Oh yeah. We talked about too.
Oh shit. We talked about that on here?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It was like around when Fast and the Furious came out, the last Fast and the Furious.
Well, they did say the next one's the last one, right?
I don't believe.
Or did they say it was the part one of 2 parts? That was one of the.
You're gonna go watch the Odyssey next year.
Oh yeah. That looks.
Well, you haven't seen it.
There's nothing, but all the actors that they're putting in it,
yeah,
looks like it's gonna be
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I think Matt Damon's supposed to be.
It's Matt Damon, Tom Holland, and
like the Greek.
Yeah, Odysseus when he travels. Like
Matt Damon's supposed to be Odysseus, I believe. Oh. And they said that Tom Holland's the lead actor, supposedly. Yeah, I watched that, but it's been a while since I've been to the movies, so because I feel like everything ends up on HBO, so I kind of
not everything,
just about everything.
Not
even if it takes a while, it usually ends up on there, even if it's for a limited time too. But yeah, I usually say I'm gonna go because I want to watch something, and then I just completely forget. But there's so many movies I'd like to go see, like the ones you would mention, Long Legs. I have a friend that always sends me movies, and that's usually when I'm like, okay, out of the 5 that he sends me, I'll go to one of these. Because, like, there's just so many, like, it's just so many to go to, and yeah, I just don't want to always be at the movies either, so.
The movie is cool.
It is. It's a great time.
I fell back in love with the
experience?
Yeah.
But why did you hate them?
Because for a while I just hated. Well, like I said, I was only going to the movies for like Marvel movies, and I was like, I had the same mindset. I'll just wait till that hits streaming. Like, I'll just whatever. Like,
it's definitely not the same though. Watching it at home as to watching it in the film. Because anytime I go to the actual movie theater, I'm just like, yeah, this is why you come. Everything's just more epic, especially depending on what you're watching.
Yeah, and the crowd and shit.
Yeah. And you're kind of forced to also watch, like.
Oh yeah.
Whereas at home, sometimes I'd be like, let me get up to do this, or let me get them off, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, guys. On to music. Any other icebreakers? Any other thing? Anything else that's not music related?
Well, we can talk about the uproar with the Valentine's Day cakes.
Oh yeah. So apparently, Valentine's Day cakes from small business owners are being sold for $150 a pop. Is this correct?
I would say like
100 plus.
Maybe like $80 to $150.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Nothing under 50.
All right.
For sure.
For the small business owners. And that the uproar is about people going to the stores to getting the same thing for $25. A heart-shaped cake, right?
Right. A heart-shaped cake, and they were kind of downplaying the ingredients that are going into it, and there's no love and care and this and that, no personal care as far as like catering to the customer and like, I don't know, just a bunch of small problems that they were trying to make it to where it's like, oh no, like frowned upon to go buy.
Yeah, come buy from me instead.
Yeah, somebody made a video that was obviously satire, and he was just like, why would you go buy a $25 cake when you can buy a cake for $150
made with love and care?
Yeah, like
it might be cheaper for you to just make the cake yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And then the guy was like,
and then you have the love and care,
your own.
Yeah,
what's better than that?
He was like, why would you fund a corporation that's employing millions of people instead of just buying from me. I get my ingredients from Walmart too, so it's the same thing.
What? Cakes are a thing, Valentine cake? I thought it was like a box of candies, chocolates.
Yeah, it's chocolate,
Maybe
strawberries.
Some desserts, cookies, and shit.
Yeah.
Like some strawberries,
a big ass cake.
Well, I'm assuming it's also like a mini-ish cake, right? Not something great.
Yeah,
Like
That's actually, I was kind of big.
Well, like you could go to Vaughn's and pick up like a 5 slicer, right? Like maybe like 5 slices.
Yeah. That's like a single
Like
person.
a personal cake.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Usually like $10. I have seen that there is an attachment.
Nah,
to...
eggs are expensive right now, dude. So they're
Are
probably
they?
like 20. Oh, eggs are through the roof, so I've heard.
Oh shit! I always stock up at Sam's Club, so
Well, check how much you were spending in the couple months.
Oh damn! Now last time I bought them, I think I want to say they're like $6-7. But back to the cakes. I've noticed that there is a sort of, I don't want to call it an upcharge, but definitely with these small businesses, they do tend to.
Tell me about it.
No, I know. I've personally have dealt with these personal small businesses, and there's definitely like
I was like, God damn, I can just go to the corner and get some nice shit like
off the freeway
for $20.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure. It is pricey. Like, I think I'm all for people or for the small businesses making a profit, right? But at what point does it become either greedy or not taking advantage, but essentially standing on, hey, this is a small business, so this is small business pricing.
That
Rather than, because you know your cost.
right.
And if my cost is, let's say, $10 per se, if I'm charging you $100, is this greed?
Yeah.
Or is this just like small business shit?
Yeah.
Because I know you can charge, let's say, 40, 35,
Right.
50. That's possible.
Because I remember back in the day, that was the cheaper option.
Small business, right?
Yeah, like
That was-
my mom used to know a lot of ladies. Well,
Yeah.
I would say a lot of ladies. Well, a lot of ladies that would do different things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One lady would make cakes.
Mhm.
Another lady would make like desserts, like gelatin and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it was all like reasonable pricing.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Nothing that
all-
you went, whoa.
Yeah, you were like, okay, like maybe I do save like $5
Yeah.
compared to buying at the store. Or even if it was the same price, you're like, okay, at least it feels like you're getting better quality.
For sure, yeah.
But now, even comparing these damn cakes, like this $25 cake compared to, just throw out a number. I don't even know if they're $25, but
Yeah.
$25 cake compared to like you
Probably
buy
is.
one, even for like $50, even if you buy one for double the price, like what the
Yeah.
hell? Like why are you even like?
Yeah.
And to be fair, most people don't even like cake.
I don't like it.
Right?
Really like,
I
I
don't
love
like
the
it.
sweets.
I love cake, but most
Yeah.
people don't like cake.
I've noticed that too.
You know?
Whenever you're out somewhere and people offering cake, nobody want nothing.
and
it's
then
just
they only
me.
eat the bread. They only eat the bread and they leave the frosting.
Yeah, no one likes the icing
Yeah.
because it's too sweet, or like I don't like the icing. It's too much sugar.
And that's a whole other dilemma. Cakes are more like a, like a show thing.
Oh, I get
Yeah.
you. Something
Yeah.
for display.
Yeah,
that's
it's not
nice.
really for eating.
Yeah.
Even though it's like fondant cakes. Like who the fuck wants a fondant cake?
Yeah, I get it.
And but yeah, I remember like, that was like the better option. Like
Yeah.
it just felt like homemade. Like you got something quality. But now it's just like you said, it's greed
Yeah, like
for sure.
I don't know if it's worth paying triple or quadruple the price
Yeah.
of a store.
Yeah,
Because again, what am I getting from? Like again, from a cake standpoint, if you have designs on it that I can't get at a store, okay, now I can see the purpose. Then now maybe I'm getting the quality as well as some personalization to the cake that I can't get somewhere else.
yeah.
But aside from that, if we're just getting a
Cake
hard
that says-
cake
yeah.
with frosting from the same shit somewhere else, now why am I paying 500% on this fucking cake just because you baked it at home with your personal oven?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll shoot. I'll argue for them
There's bell to shoot.
that okay, like you said, let's compare, right? If let's say
Yes.
I was selling a cake, I still work my because a lot of these small businesses, right? That's like their side gig, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta come home from work. I just worked a grueling 10-hour shift.
Yeah.
But I gotta make this cake. Whereas like when you go to Vaughn's, that's their job.
Yeah.
They're fucking
That's all they do.
that's all. They don't have to go home and
Yeah.
and fucking work from home and get these cakes
Yeah.
out. So then they're using. I got to use my extra time where I could be like hanging out. If you want this cake, whatever, I'm gonna charge you more. Yeah, it's like if a barber makes a house call.
Yeah.
He's like, if I gotta go to you and shit,
going out of my way.
Yeah.
Again, there's belt to shoot from, and I see there are arguments, but at the same time, there comes a point in which you cross the line of just greed.
Yeah,
because there's something it's reasonable. Even I would say, just an example in the cake. If I'm buying a cake for $25 and it's just basic, Astata Brothers or whatever, and I can get one for $50 from a person, and I can get like the bells and whistles. That's not that crazy.
Yeah,
to me that's more sort of reasonable.
Yeah, because $50, right?
Your cost wasn't $25,
right.
But I know you had to put in the labor
for sure.
But again, is your labor $100 an hour?
Yeah.
Again, that's what I mean. Now let's become a little more reasonable. Let's get back down to earth a bit.
Yeah,
because again, you are also deciding to do this.
Yeah,
you're not
it's
doing
not
it out
like
of charity.
Yeah.
You're choosing to do this, whether that's out of love or out of a passion or out of something to do outside of just your personal, whatever it is. But again, there's a line that you do cross at some point, whereas it just, to me, seems a bit more about than just being, hey, this is made with love and care, which I do believe. But now we're just looking at, okay, $150 for a cake.
Yeah, like so during the winter fucking tamales, some of them were going for like $4 at tamales.
Yeah, dude, like $25-$30 for a dozen.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, wow. Yeah, that shit is bad. I would pay like $20 for a dozen, $24 for a dozen, but
I don't know. I might have to get my mom to get into this business. Sounds like a great.
I think
that's crazy.
I forgot what I paid one time.
And the worst thing about that is sometimes they be horrible. They're not even good.
Nah, I paid one time for a good cause. It was for cancer, but
okay,
and they were good. Right. Fire. If you're listening, they were fire.
Yeah,
they were.
They were fire, bro. And it was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
and it was around when we did like our Friendsmas shit, and I forgot. I wanted to get another.
Docena?
I didn't get another one. Because we just wouldn't have enough time, whatever.
Yeah.
They were fire, but I think it was like. I don't remember the price.
You're thinking the price.
Yeah. But I remember I got home and I told my mom, I paid this much. She was like, oh shit, like that's good. Like the church we go to, she was like, they were selling it for like $40. Yeah. And I was like,
fuck that, bro.
Yeah, some of this stuff does have like a bit of a sticker shock.
Yeah, and for sure. I was like,
whether that's due to inflation or whether that's due
those eggs, man. I'm telling you, those eggs.
Well, hey, those eggs weren't that expensive a couple months ago, right?
But a lot of the times the inflation is pretty much self-produced. It's everyone just trying to get more out of what they're already making. And it's the same shit with rent. You know, your landlord really,
I get what you're saying,
really doesn't need to raise your rent
but
every time the cycle ends.
Yeah.
Because like, what extra cost? Like, what extra cost are you getting, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, what is the justification?
It's literally built into every year. It says adjusted for inflation. Like that's what they're supposedly correcting for.
Yeah. No.
But again, is inflation really $100? I don't know.
Yeah. You know?
I don't know. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but
right.
I don't know about that. It seems.
Because I mean, it's all based on percentages.
Too. Yeah. That exactly. If you're telling me inflation is 0.25% or 8%.
Yeah, like if you can,
I can do the math.
Yeah, like if you rent
$125.
Yeah,
I'm not stupid. Like, I can figure this out.
It's the same way they try to dick me with my insurance, dude. I was paying like $250, and then because of a new law or whatever, they were trying to charge me $400.
Yeah,
for a law that was going to be passed in 2025, and in the summer of 2024, they were like, we're already on this shit. I was like, we already got permission to be able to charge this bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, what, dude? And they were like, yeah, we had to raise it 25%.
Crazy.
I was like, $250, $400? That's no fucking 25%.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They assume this person can't do math. Like, this person can't do basic arithmetic. There's no way.
And I'm sure, I think Discover is in a lawsuit because of that. It's like they charge people more interest than what is actually with their APR.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I think it's a bunch of BS. I think
Interesting.
it's people just taking advantage of the system
The
often, bro. Because there's a lady at this gas station I saw by my work.
Uh-huh.
She sells burritos, torta, whatever, right, for lunch. $10. I was like, that's a reasonable price, right? And I remember when I used to work construction, there used to be a lady that would come and she would charge $15 for a plate.
Okay.
And it was a home cooked meal, and she would come to you and shit.
Right.
But $15, I'm like, damn, dude, like,
I might be able to make my lunch every day of the week for $15.
Do the math times 5, shit.
Yeah.
That adds up, fucking $45 and shit.
A week.
Yeah, a week, dude.
Yeah.
But that's just what it is.
I think the moment I became most infuriated was I think I was walking through Target. I want to say Target or Walmart, and I was on Twitter, and I saw some shit about how like Target just decided to roll back prices just because they could. And I was like, what do you mean just because you could? You mean you've been scamming all of us for months?
Yeah.
Just for fun?
So you knew you can charge an extra 10%.
Yeah.
But you really didn't have to? So you were charging this
Yeah.
stuff?
Walmart said the same thing, and I was dumbfounded. I can't believe you guys are doing this to us. I mean, I can and I can't. I just can't. And I knew it because I was seeing the chip bags get smaller and smaller, emptier and emptier, and more expensive. It was $8 for one bag of chips.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
There's no world where we live in that. That's an $8 bag of chips, a $10 bag or a $10 bowl at Chipotle.
Yeah.
How's this making sense? This is just not. Yeah, that's when I started to really hold on. Something's not right here.
Yeah,
We're
but going back to those small businesses, all those people are going to find out, like these barbers, these estheticians and everything, they're all going to find out what their real value is once shit hits the fan. Yeah. And like the economy really takes a nosedive.
Yes, sir.
Like that's the first thing out the window. These are all luxuries, and these people forget that shit.
Yeah. Getting your lashes done, nails done.
Yeah.
Anytime I hear about, and again, call me poor if you want, but anytime I hear about $300, $400, $250 set of nails,
no way.
Good for you. That's great. But like you said, that someday that's coming most likely to a close. Yeah. Because that's a crazy phrase. Just
they'll find out. I think haircuts are gonna be $20 again. They're gonna have to find out.
I mean, again, I also hope that doesn't happen though, because then that means the world is in disarray. So yeah, I'm not wishing on that, but in that being the circumstances we live in, right, that'll be what happens. I'm not wishing for that to happen either, because I know that brings on other issues. But all right, guys, on to music. What you really tuned in for today? I know this is why our La Familia listeners are here for. Listen to the guys, give their takes, their interests, their likes, their dislikes on the music scene. So we're going to give that to you. Shout out to whoever commented on the YouTube saying, I love these episodes. Please never stop doing this. I shed a tear.
Was that sarcastic though?
Yeah, maybe that was sarcastic.
Damn, I never looked at it like that. I hope not.
I hope not either. I was like, dang, are they trolling right now?
I'm not saying I'm going to do this till I'm 70, but, we're not going nowhere yet.
That's tough when you think like that. Yeah.
But shout out to you.
Thank you. If you're being sincere, shout out to you.
I had never looked at it with a sort of lens like you just looked for that. It's
I mean, he put the for real FR at the end.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take.
No, he did. Okay.
I'm gonna take.
He's telling you.
If you got the FR, at the end,
FR.
He being for real.
Neton Vega. He dropped. You know what? I forget what his album's called.
Like 3 something.
No. It's called Mi Vida Mi Muerte.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. Mi Vida Mi Muerte.
Mi Vida Mi Muerte. I went ahead and listened. Hector did as well. Hector, give me your takes, your thoughts. What do you think about the album?
About the album itself, I think he was able to give us a little bit of everything. I think I like these types of albums just because, and it might sound a little contradicting to what I've kind of said about the Bad Bunny stuff.
That's right. We all contradict ourselves. It's okay.
But I think this is more so like, because he gave us a little bit of the corridos, corridos tumbados, los canciones románticas, and stuff like that. And some rap.
Yeah, he went a little 90s rap on us.
Yeah, he got a song with Alemán, which is
Me Acostado.
Yeah, Me Acostado and Victor, what's his name? Mendivil,
yeah.
Mendivil.
Sounds about
Sorry
right.
for fucking up your name. But yeah, I'm not really too big of a fan of the Spanish rap like that. Yeah. But it was good. Like it gave me a really good vibe, and like he's really hitting different genres.
Yeah.
And overall, I think he did good. As far as what my favorite songs are, I would say I really like Mi Vida Mi Muerte.
Okay.
I thought that song really, really kind of like, I think that's his shit right there.
Okay.
The way he kind of set up that song. Agua de Horchata, I think is a really good song too, with Roy Quinto. Mm-hmm. And then Loqueando with Armenta. I would say those are my 3 favorite songs from the whole album.
Okay.
I also did really like the Chino Paca song.
You didn't?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I think it's called Gula.
Yeah.
And then, what did you think about the Hobby song? Because my first listen, I didn't really like it. And then the second one, I was like, okay, maybe this is good. Like, this is pretty good.
I think it was fine. I didn't think it was bad. It didn't really like...
It didn't blow you away?
No. But also, I'm not in a place where the hobby feature is blowing me away at the moment.
Right. But I feel like the more I listen to that song, the more I like it. Because I think I'm on my 4th listen, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, maybe I do like this a little bit more.
I think that's what I would say about the album.
Oh, in its entirety? Yeah, same. Because that first listen, I listened to it last week, and then I wasn't like,
same.
Maybe I'll listen to it a little bit later.
Yeah.
And I listened on the way home, like on Monday or Tuesday, and I was just like, oh, shit.
I had the same experience.
Yeah.
I think on the way home from last week's episode, I was listening, and some of the songs that are, a little different, like you said, even the rap one, and even the canciones románticas, like I'm not always the biggest fan of those. And I usually skip those. I don't skip them, but like they end up being skips.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I had some songs that I really fucked with, but I was like, as albums, it's cool. And I just gave it like another try earlier in the week. And because I didn't know what to listen to while I was in the car. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to just play the album again. Like, I know I'm going to talk about it probably, so fuck it. And I was like, oh shit, you know what? This is all low-key hitting now.
Yeah.
And even the rap one, what's it called? Me Acostado. I was like, damn, this is actually, I really fuck with this song.
Yeah.
This is really good. But really good. I think that's what I would say about the whole album as a whole. Like, the more I listened to it, the more I liked it. To me, the standout songs is Tres, CDN, and Chiquita with Tito Doble P. I feel like whenever I see him on a feature, I'm just kind of like excited to listen to that.
Yeah, but I feel like I did like the Tito Doble P song, but I felt like that was kind of his song. Like it was his song. Okay. Yeah, it was his like vibe. It was his sound,
his tempo.
Yeah, that he kind of just put on that song, which I'm not saying is bad.
Yeah,
but
I get you.
Just for that fact,
I get you. He injected more of his.
Yeah, it felt more like his song than the Neton Vega song.
But I feel like he tends to do that. Like overall,
who
Tito?
Oh,
like when I see him on a feature,
I think because he's a songwriter too. He has he has a lot of influence in a lot of the songs,
like the construction of it, possibly.
Yeah, and I feel like that's maybe too like a big reason some of these guys go to him. Is that like, hey, like write me a song, like
right,
and he's gonna have his cadence in the song and like his little,
I get you,
his spice.
They're gonna have them, or he's gonna have them follow along with him.
Yeah,
rather than like let's. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think it's a good album. I really like it.
There was another song he kind of experimented a little bit with.
Okay,
I forget what it's called. It's one of like the first 3. I forget what it's called, but like towards the end, he kind of like switched it up. Did like a acapella thing.
Okay,
which was kind of like experimental.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, it felt like a corrido.
Yeah.
And then like towards the end, he went a cappella. Was kind of threw me off a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I mean, maybe he was just trying some shit out.
Yeah.
They had he put what's it called? Loqueando? No, is it Loqueando? Loco? I think
Yeah.
Loqueando.
Yeah, the one that you showed us. Oh, was that the one that you showed us?
Yeah, well, we had heard it, but
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
the one that he said.
local.
Basically, what
Right.
the one that he liked.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which was why I say like he gave us a little bit of reggaeton, a little bit of rap, corrido, románticas. He gave us the Debbie Downer songs.
Yeah,
which,
I do like that it wasn't just your standard corrido. Like,
yeah,
I did like that, and
because of the how many songs there were.
Yeah.
Like if he would have done that, it'd been like okay. Like after like the 10th song, you'd be like, okay, I'm not fucking listening to this shit. No more.
your ears kind of become just numb to listening to sort of the same sort of
You're gonna be like,
instruments
oh, this
and-
sounds like the third song. Or
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
yeah. It sometimes with I would say this genre at times you have to kind of look for the differences or like listen to the difference. Like it isn't always like super apparent. Whereas it was like okay, these are just complete. This is not what a regular standard corrido sounds like.
I feel like I get that in reggaeton.
Yeah,
with
I think
like
the same thing. Yeah,
with like I wouldn't say new artists, but like tier 2 artists. I feel like sometimes with their songs, like
that's fair.
their stuff like kind of blends in.
Yeah,
and that's maybe due to fear of like experimenting, which is okay.
Yeah,
you know that's why they're tier 2. You know what I mean? Like
I would argue that may be what separates the tier 2 from tier 1 is being able to do the experimentation successfully.
Right.
Whereas a tier 2, when they do some of the experimentation, it's not as successful, or they just outright, I'm not doing that. Like, I can't risk it. That's my career. I'm in tier 4 for La Familia. I can't do that.
I agree for sure. But overall, I think I gave this album like an 8.5.
Yeah,
I think he did really good.
Yeah, same 8. Yeah, good album though. Good album. I'm excited to continue listening to it. Is there any other, I mean, I guess today's rule is fitting to what I'm about to say, but is there any other new music that's been out?
I wouldn't say been out, but
or is coming out?
Junior H and Mike Towers were teasing a song. I think it was going to come out today.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't see anything.
No?
Nothing came out.
No. Man.
Faye just uploaded what looks like a snippet.
Okay. On
IG.
Instagram?
It's him standing in front of the camera. I'm assuming it's he's saying, I'm going to delete it in 5 minutes. He uploaded 39 minutes ago.
Liar. Let me hear this.
All right, let me get him there.
Mi amor, tú no sabes cuántas noches no sufrí. Se siente extraño que tú estés aquí.
So even if it's fire, we can't say anything, right?
Aunque te di mi corazón y tú lo desperdiciaste, me pagaste con dolor, ya no será igual. Así tú regreses. Yo te esperaba todas las noches.
That's it. Not really much to go off of.
Yeah? I mean,
What, you already just ready to say it was a banger?
I feel like he just showed the intro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not
I feel
really
like
much.
the actual song is going to be different.
but you know what? Fade is really good at the intro.
Well, I
thing.
think the ending of that was the actual like song
Right, where the actual
beat drop.
meat and potatoes comes on. I mean, I think that
Sounds like a
pretty-
heartbreak song.
Pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, at this point, they're all.
That's what
like,
supposedly Mike Towers and Junior H are going to drop. I think the song is going to
Yeah.
be called.
Well, what time is it? Oh, I mean, if it's going to drop, it should have dropped already.
I mean, they posted this 2 days ago, so maybe next week. But it's called Mal de Amores.
Okay.
It's becoming soon.
Yeah, there is nothing that came out right now on the reggaeton side
Okay.
or La Plena W Sound. I mean, he was 2 for 2 as of Ovi on the drums.
Who is this with?
W Sound and Ovi on the drums.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And
I like this beat. Oh,
yeah, that's my banger.
yeah, that's not good. I've got a cool tropical beat.
W Sound, Ovi on the drums, and fucking Bile?
Is it
L-E?
B-E-L-E?
Ellie with the accent, I think. Yeah, I did see this song.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a cool
that
song.
sounds good. I like it.
What's it called?
La Plena.
La Plana?
La Plena.
Oh, La Plena.
What they just said? That's kind of like his sound. Well, he was like in that whole
Auto-tune phase. I like the little background, the little whatever that is.
Yeah, beats fire.
Yeah, what's
Vocals are fire. Sounds good.
How you say that full name? Bile?
Honestly, I have no idea. But that sounds good.
Use Google Speech. It'll tell you.
Here at Garage Excel, we want to help you feel more at ease in your home by
that
taking
an
away
ad?
the stress
Yeah.
of a
What are you trying to watch? Oh, you playing something else?
No, I'm not playing anything.
Oh, okay. Because I'm hearing something. Okay, guys. JOP shots at Peso.
I
Tell
wouldn't
me,
I wouldn't call them shots.
Okay.
He posted something that he was the I think he posted I don't know if it was an actual post.
Yeah.
But I looked on his thing, I think he deleted it. So I'm assuming he either deleted it or it was just a story where he was just pretty much showing a screenshot of like he was the most streamed Mexican artist.
Okay.
And I think he was like on spot number 19. And Peso was spot number like 23.
Okay.
And Tito was spot number like 25, 26, like right underneath, right?
Yeah.
So he was just kind of posting that, and he kind of just like, basically what I'm trying to get at was like, what do you guys think this is a beef or just a rivalry?
A rival. I would say more of a rivalry.
Yeah, I never really considered it like hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll never know the explicit details of whatever the issue was. I think everyone has an assumption about what it might have been or must have been, but
because at first JOP and Tito WP they were being cool and like they were kicking it and singing songs together, and then that whole thing happened with the Rosones song, where same situation with was it Apaga el Cel and was that Apaga el Cel?
Yeah, and
the song with J. Cole with Peso Pluma.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, kind of the same situation where like they had a beat, they had the lyrics, and
Right.
like somebody released it before somebody else, and
Right.
there was just some overlap there.
Right.
Same shit happened with like,
Especial.
yeah,
That was a J. Cole.
whatever. There,
Yeah, I think at this point it's just a rivalry. Because I believe Peso obviously has the. I'm not saying that they both don't have the backing, but it seems like at least Peso has more of the mainstream push and gets some of the more mainstream looks for certain things, whereas JOP doesn't. And I think he is standing on like, I'm still,
Still popping.
more popping than you without the same sort of push.
not to get too much into that, but do you guys think that's because of the complexion?
We talked about that.
I know, but yeah, that's why I say I don't want to get too much into it.
At this point,
Nah, I don't think so.
I feel like it's
Because, I mean, JLP from here, dog. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like he's...
But I don't think labels are like, yo, that was from San Bernardino. We're not fucking.
Yeah.
I think it's more so like, Peso's just like smoother.
I think he's just, I mean, I think in part he's just the chosen one. He's the guy that they've decided this is our guy. This is who we're running with. This is who we like, and this is who we're gonna take to the top, and who we're gonna push.
And to be fair, like his first, the La Bebé and then Ella Baila Sola were
That's
fucking huge.
Not to take anything away from him, because I think it's
No, I'm like agreeing with like, they're big songs. So like,
yeah. I just don't want to make it sound like I'm saying it as like it's not deserved.
oh yeah.
Like
you're just like,
Yeah,
It's like
what
it's
you're
a
saying
plan.
is that it is deserved.
saying it's a plan.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, those are 2 features. That's
But that's the thing. Even if you are a plant,
I mean, one's a remix.
you're a successful plant. I mean, people like you. We like you, right? I mean, we like his music.
Yeah.
And none of us have come in here and been like, that feels trash. Like, how is he doing?
I mean, we did say that. Well, I did. I'll admit that. I said that about his first album. What's it called? No.
Solo, it's behind me.
No.
Oh,
That's the
Genesis.
second one. Genesis.
It was Genesis'
Yeah.
first one?
Yeah,
Well,
it's right there.
Yeah, it's for the big one. Yeah.
Oh.
You said that one was trash? I don't remember that.
In the beginning.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't
I remember not being positive about it. Like, we were like, it's kind of whatever.
Actually, I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then like a week or two later, we're like, okay, this is. And I feel like I'll say it about me. Like I was kind of being a little biased in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't want to say I wanted him to
Nah, I
fail,
guess, yeah.
but I was just like, I was Team Fuerza.
Yeah. You want to see our guy win.
Yes. Look at I'm looking at the list, track list.
No, for sure.
Actually, you know what? You're right.
Damn, Lady
I think
Gaga.
we came in here
Louis
saying
Vuitton.
that it was like good.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
know,
we weren't fuck. We
You're right.
Yeah, no, because I remember I said I didn't really like Rubicon, but I ended up really liking it afterwards.
Gavilan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
No,
think you guys said you didn't like some of the slower songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I feel like that was one of our first like actual reviews for an album too.
It was. It just so happened to coincide.
But yeah, getting back to that, like, and I like as a fan, like I'm excited. Like if they're really like pushing each other,
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm better than you. Like that's just gonna be better music for us. And,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, just as long as it doesn't get into like more, you know.
I get you. Extracurricular activities.
Yeah, like just some like dark web type shit. Like, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
I get you.
But I feel like this is great. I feel like this is great for music, for Mexican music at least, for them to both be at the top and for them to fight for that.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it a rivalry though? Is Peso Pluma and Fuerza Regida's career at this point? Is it a rivalry? Justly
Yeah.
so.
There's
Is
the
it-
two.
I think so, but I wouldn't say like it was like a
Mainstream.
tick for tack. Like he
Like album
not that
for
they're
album?
taking shots at each other, but it's just like, and maybe they might be like little sneak disses or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, aside from that, like, they both putting out great music.
I think that in part is what makes this a rivalry. Is that
Right.
anytime the other drops, they just sort of compare it to the other one and say,
Right,
oh, this
yeah.
was better than that, or these people's fans or this artist's fans likes this more, and blah blah blah. And so it's just always being, see guys, this is better, this is whatever. Look at these numbers versus his numbers.
Yeah.
So I think it is sort of a rivalry at this point.
Yeah. And I feel like JLP kind of plays into it a little bit more, like, hey, look what I'm doing. And then Peso kind of just like, I'm doing me. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of feels like. But that doesn't make one artist better than the other.
Yeah.
Like as a fan, I think we can't forget to just appreciate both.
Yeah.
I think that's where you kind of draw the line. Like if you're a fan, like don't hate on one guy because you really like the other guy.
Yeah, as a fan, it is funny to sort of take a side and saying, I'm not fucking with that person's music.
Yeah.
If you genuinely don't like it, I mean, I get that.
Yeah, just say you
But
don't like it. But don't
For
be
you
like,
to be like,
nah,
damn,
fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I love this guy's music, so I can't even listen to this one.
Yeah.
Which is sort of the vibe I get sometimes from sort of some people online.
Yeah, for sure. It's like that comment I had to that one dude. I told him it's like, you kind of look stupid hating on somebody that likes pizza when you prefer hamburgers. You
Yeah.
know? That doesn't really,
Right.
You know, like it doesn't. It's not gonna make your life any better. Saying like, and it's almost like those types of fans try to convince you that you're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
It's like the whole Messi Ronaldo debate,
Right, because they want to throw like stats
yeah,
and accolades and shit like that.
I had a lot to say because I got into a debate at work.
Okay.
But
About what? Messi, Ronaldo?
Yeah, Messi Ronaldo.
Oh wow,
But those
an all timer.
those guys were just talking about feelings.
But they were on Ronaldo's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I said feelings, you knew.
Yeah.
You knew
For
what
sure.
side they were on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a lot of. To me, it's like as soon as you try to disprove the other guy or talk about what ifs, you lost the debate.
Oh, I
To me.
got you.
Because somebody
Like,
tried to
what
pose.
if Ronaldo did?
Yeah, they try to pose a question
Okay.
and don't answer it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is one of the dudes was like, somebody made an interesting point. They were like, if you take away Messi from Argentina and you put Ronaldo in there, you know,
Yeah.
but then you put Messi with Portugal,
Right.
you know, how would they do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's just like, you know,
I get you.
not to get too much into it, but
I get what you're saying. It's just silly.
you know, like they did what they did with the team that they had,
Yeah.
and that's just what it was.
Yeah.
Like,
We have the proof. Let's
yeah,
just deal
like
with that.
you can, you know,
I get you. Yeah, that's why. That's why those sort of debates on TV are always highly viewed. It's because people, some people do like that.
it's just like those type of fans. They'll seek validation through other people's words.
True. Like, oh man, Stephen A. said this about
Yeah.
my Jordan. See, I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, like what else did they talk? I forgot. It was just so funny, dude. I can't remember, but they had me rolling, dude.
No, I can believe it. I can only imagine. Nata and Anuel, they have a snippet, and you said that they are apparently Nata is taking some sort of shot, right?
Well, Nata and Noel are going to collab on a song,
Okay.
and by the sound of it, sounds like he's obviously Team Manuel, and he's taking a shot at Young Timmy.
Yeah.
I sent you the post, Wes, if you want to play it. I sent it on the line.
How's that? Where did this relationship come from?
Oh,
That's random.
Yeah, kind of random. But they're having Premio Lo Nuestro right now.
Okay.
And it looks like Javi just won an award.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, some of that was hard to hear, but I heard carros blindados. Other than that, it was a little hard to listen to. Anyone else catch what he said? Anyone else hear the shot, or is that? Just
I think it's like right before that.
Yeah.
But I can't really make out what he's saying. I'm trying to see in the comments if anything.
He says Loren, and that's like
yeah.
that's Young Chimmy shit. Like I think that's the city he's from.
Oh,
Or
okay.
the
like town.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he said something about that.
He just said like los diablinas no son de Loren or something like that.
Ese verso. Yeah, I mean, definitely hard to make
yeah,
out.
the audio quality.
Not gonna lie, yeah, it's hard to make out. I think what I said originally isn't even remotely what he said. That's hard. Yeah, what's Anuel doing? He's forming his own Avengers to go up against Bad Bunny.
Well, they're going after Young Chimmy right now.
Well, maybe Young Chimmy's on Bad Bunny's
That
side.
was in prison.
Young Chimmy?
I mean, he got out. He got arrested a while ago, like on a RICO.
Damn,
Oh, he
this
did.
is news we should have broke on here.
Well, I didn't think they were that concerned about like his whereabouts.
You never know, man. A lot of Young Chimmy fans out there, I'm sure. Okay, so he's on prison. So you think he's gonna record that
George says,
Prison
"Shit, my bad. Shut, my bad. Overslept."
Shut.
To be fair, I guess he does work nice. I believe that. That or he's helping his neighbor.
Yeah, his mom probably didn't let him leave today.
Yeah, he might be out.
Well, will we see any response?
I mean, they've been shooting.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not.
Well, Young Chimi and Anuel. I know about Nata.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have to start.
Oh, he was
Document
arrested
those.
in December for firearm charges.
Damn. Here in the
He could face up to 10 years in prison for each count.
here in the U.S.
Oh. Now they arrested, Puerto Rico. San Juan, the airport.
Isn't Young Chimmy at a point where he can, have a bodyguard?
You gotta keep the persona though, bro. He's a Diablo de Loren. Like, he's got to keep that shit.
But even if you're
no.
El Diablo, you don't want to be El Diablo in prison.
Some
Right?
shit
Is that worth the risk?
That's more important to them, though. Keeping the look.
Is the street cred worth the risk? I mean, I'm sure you can.
That's his whole beef with Anuel is that Anuel is not really like that, and he can't come back to the hood and shit like that. And Anuel is saying that he is like.
Okay. I mean, I don't know about. I mean, but I mean, if Anuel can't go back, is that his fault?
But Marlo, come on, stop trying to act like you don't know what.
I know. I'm just playing a little devil's advocate. I'm trying to give Anuel some cover. He deserves it after all this hate over the years. Okay, well, I guess we'll never hear from Jimmy unless he gets the prison diss out. I always wonder how they do that. Like, do they just get on the phone, like Lil Wayne style, and just... That seems a bit antiquated.
I think they get certain rights.
They probably got a booth in there.
I'm sure someone can come visit him and bring a little mic and recording our ear. Record your vocals. I'll take care of the rest. All right, guys. I think that's it for today's episode. The last one we think has is begging menu, but I think we've already done enough non-music shit. Do you guys have anything else music related? If not, that's today's episode.
Pues mira, hay muchos artistas con los que...
Oh, my man.
Whoa. Rao?
What was that, Rao?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
That sounded like Rao.
No, it didn't.
I
Yeah,
swear it.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, from
Without having... Yeah.
who was it?
Rodobi.
Oh. I just see Rao explaining that his alter ego or persona, El Zorro, is based off of Naruto.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
see that. Supposedly he's a big anime
Yeah.
watcher.
Yeah. Good for him.
Aren't they all?
Right?
That's what they say.
Not really? You want to test him on his knowledge?
No, I seen him in an interview. He knew what he was talking
Yeah.
about.
I mean, whenever it's one of the more popular ones, I believe it. Like,
Yeah.
all right, guys, episode 191 of the La Familia podcast. Until next time, guys, peace. Thank you for watching.